Hey guys, HDvee here, and welcome to a very special video. You guys have probably seen loads and loads of information about this on Twitter or on the internet or what have you, but there seems to be some rumors going around about the Generation 8 starter Pokemon. Now, I don't tend to make too many videos on these kind of subjects because they're usually just seen to be fake, but there's a lot of evidence around these supporting that they could technically be true, and they haven't been seen as fake yet. So I was going to make this video yesterday, but I was like, okay, I'll wait a day because they usually get classified as fake the day after, but still nothing has happened in anything. They've actually just been seen more to be true. So I definitely had to make this video today because it's very exciting, and I really hope you guys do enjoy it. So if you're excited for today's video, please do show some love to that thumbs up down below, read us out about the video, the channel, all that good stuff. Without further ado though, guys, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So before we even start getting into these new rumoured Pokemon, I do just quickly want to say that there were a couple of fakes that were released, a couple weeks ago. They were seen as fake the day after. They were pretty cool, but that's kind of what started it all. These guys haven't been seen as fake yet, as I've already stated, so this is why I'm making the video, but I did just want to say that anyway. But these are the starter Pokemon, guys, rumoured to be the Generation 8 starter Pokemon for the Switch, and guys, they look absolutely incredible. From first impressions, my favourite has to be the Platypus. It looks insane. I love everything about it. But I'm going to go into an in-depth analysis on each single one and just see what everything about like the characteristics and everything about typings and moves they might learn, everything like that. But I do want to just go over the evidence behind it. So these images were posted on 4chan yesterday anonymously, and there were some concerns about the Japanese, but mostly pedantic discussion of hiragana versus katakana use. But basically there has been an update now that the Japanese actually all checks out, and that makes the evidence behind these even more plausible, and the fact that these could be the Generation 8 starter Pokemon. But first up, we're going to take a look at the grass-type Pokemon. Seems to be a lemur, and it looks really cool. This is probably my least favorite of the three, but I still absolutely love the design. This is something that I could definitely see growing on me as we get more information about these starter Pokemon, if they are seen to be true. Because, guys, these are just rumors at the moment. They're not 100% true at all. They're not leaks. Nothing's been confirmed. These pictures just have the most evidence of what we've seen so far to be the Generation 8 starter Pokemon. But again, until we see something in maybe Korokoro or a trailer or anything like that, it's just all speculation. So guys, I just wanted to pull that out there. This is not 100% true until we get further information as to this video. But anyway, first up we got the grass type starter Pokemon, the lemur. A lot of really cool information about this thing. So in the top left of the picture we can see that it holds on with its tail onto branches and stuff. I really love that. It looks really cool. We've got the back of its head, we've got a composed face, we've got eyes wide open, and basically that it saves berries in the tip of its tail, which is really cool. I really like that little feature about it. Now it has really thin arms, and that's pretty much everything we've got about this so far. We don't have anything about the typing, any moves that it might learn. I want to say that it's going to start off as a grass type Pokemon, but I could definitely see it evolving into a grass fighting type Pokemon. I mean, it's a lemur, so it's most likely going to evolve into a monkey, and the monkey is probably going to be a fighting type Pokemon, as we saw with Infernape. That monkey is a fighting type. I mean, we have kind of just had a grass fighting type starter Pokemon in Chestnut, but Game Freak aren't any strangers to having the same type very consecutively. We obviously had the Blaziken firefighting, we then had Infernape firefighting, and then we had Ember firefighting as well. So a type that repeats itself isn't really new news to us. But anyway, a grass fighting type would be really cool for this Pokemon. Like the moves it would get, like you'd obviously start with Scratch and Growl, maybe a brand new move, like obviously Rowlet got Leafage. That'd be cool if this Pokemon got a brand new grass type move as well. And I'm really loving the design of it though. Like I say, it's my least favorite of the three, but that doesn't take anything away from the fact that it looks amazing. And yeah, it would still definitely grow on me. I mean, all the starter Pokemon do eventually. But other moves that it would get, since it would be most likely a physical grass fighting type Pokemon, I could see it getting like close combat, Mach Punch maybe, stuff like that, and then some physical grass type moves as well, which would be really cool and round up this Pokemon really nicely. But I'm a big fan of this Pokemon, and I'm really excited to see if it is real or not, because these rumors do have the most evidence supporting them. But anyway, that is the grass type starter Pokemon, the lemur Pokemon. Really excited about that. But next up we have the fire type Pokemon, which seems to be a bunny or a rabbit or something like that. But guys, can we just say how cute this thing is? Oh my lord, that top left picture alone is just amazing, where he's just burying his head into like the black kind of like scar fur. I just absolutely love it. We have its happy face, disappointed face, angry face, a shocked face. We have the back of it, although the back of it doesn't have the tail there, so I'm not sure if maybe the tail moves or something. I'm not too sure. Maybe the picture just doesn't have the tail there because it was an earlier design. But we can also see in the top of Dwell of this picture, the scarf is like, I don't know, it's kind of like a circular thing. That's just probably the earlier designs of it. But then in the top right, we have information that the body fur is ignitable. That's really cool. Excited about that. The ears tilt forward, and also the whiskers and ears move when it changes emotions. Now, that's all the information we've had about this Pokemon so far, but there are a couple of things I do want to touch upon. Now, for typing, obviously it's a fire type. A lot of people might say it might be fire dark just because of the dark fluff on its tail and scarf like that, but for me, it's definitely pointing towards a fire electric type. I don't know, just the yellow in the ears are really, really prominent in this design, and it really makes me feel that that might have something to do with the evolution later on. And a fire electric type, that would be really cool for a starter Pokemon. I'd be really, really on board with that. But I could definitely see it happening, and definitely a lot more than a fire dark anyway, because we've obviously had fire dark Pokemon in the past, and no, Fire Electric is something that I would really, really love to see on this Pokemon. Of course, we have had Fire Electric and Rotom Heat, but I'm pretty much sure that's it off the top of my head. So, an actual Fire Electric type that isn't like just a copy of something would be really, really cool, and I would love to see it. Some more evidence about this that really just helps it out in its favor that I do want to go over is the fact of the Chinese Zodiac theory. Now, if you aren't familiar with the Chinese Zodiac theory, it basically says that every single fire starter Pokemon is taken from the Chinese Zodiac. So we have Charmander as the dragon, we have Cyndaquil as the rat, we have Torchic as the rooster, Chimchar as the monkey, we have Tepig as the pig, we have Fennekin as the dog, even though Fennekin looks more of a Fennec Fox kind of thing, but, you know, just for this theory, that it's the dog. And then we lastly have Litten as the tiger, so the places left that still need to have a starter Pokemon made after them are the ox, the rabbit, the snake, horse, and sheep. And as we can see, the rabbit still hasn't had a fire starter Pokemon. Well, what does this new starter Pokemon look like? It's a rabbit. I don't know, like, that is a theory that has a lot of evidence behind it. It just helps this whole thing out even more, but I'm a big fan of this Pokemon. It looks insanely amazing, and I really, really want these starter Pokemon to be real because they just look insane, and I could definitely see these guys being, like, some of my favorite starter Pokemon if they do tend to be real. But last up, we do have the Water-type Pokemon, the Platypus, my favorite of the three, and how could you not love this Pokemon? It looks absolutely insane. So, the information that we have about this Pokemon is that it has a flat tail, we have it swimming, we have the front of it, we have the top, the bottom, we also have it smacking something with a tail. I think it's a person with a baseball hat, I don't know, in the bottom right picture. We have it sleeping peacefully, we have it surprised, it has poison spurs, which is something that I do want to touch over later on in the video, and then we also have its back feet and its front feet. So first impressions, guys, just look at that front picture of this Pokemon. It just looks insane. I'm actually in love with it. I would actually be heartbroken if this wasn't real, because this thing could easily be one of my favorite star Pokemon of all time. Look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. It is just insane in every single way, and I just, if I had the option to pick this Pokemon and travel through Generation 8, I would just be over the moon. I would literally be ecstatic because I'm just in love with it. I'm just am. But I do want to go over its typing. So as we can see, it's a water type Pokemon. But that poison spurs thing is definitely something interesting that I want to touch upon, because Platypus, if you didn't know, is one of the only few living mammals that actually produces venom. Males have a pair of spurs on their hind limbs that secrete venom that is only seasonally active in breeding season, supporting the theory that they use venom is for competition of mates only and not protection. But the fact that these do actually have poison, like the actual Platypus as an animal has poison, is definitely pushing me to the idea that this could definitely be a water poison type Pokemon. Maybe not starting off as a water poison type, but definitely as a final evolution. Like, the design says it has poison spurs, the information of it says that it has venom in its spurs. Like, the person that made these, if they are fake, definitely did their research, but I could definitely see the final evolution of this Pokemon being a water poison type Pokemon. So I'm definitely looking at dual typings for all of these. Like I say, the Platypus, water poison, the fire electric maybe, or fire dark, and then the grass type, grass fighting. That's what I'm kind of like pushing in the direction, if these are true, because guys, these are just rumors. I keep thinking that they're leaks and I really want them to be real, but they are just rumors at the end of the day. We've had no confirmation, but these are the starter Pokemon that are rumored to be for Generation 8, which does also mean that Generation 8 most likely will be the Switch game that we see first for Pokemon, and it won't be Generation 4 remakes, which I always thought would happen anyway. I thought they'd do the exact same as what they did on the 3DS. So with the 3DS, we had obviously Generation 6, which was a new generation for a new console. Then we had Auras, which was Generation 3 remakes. I could definitely see for Switch we'd have Generation 8 for the new console, and then we'd also have Generation 4 for the remakes, which I've always said I think will happen. But if this is true, it just kind of supports it. So I guess all we do now is wait for either the person to come out and say that it's fake, for a trailer to drop, or for Cora to be like, hey, look at this juicy information I've got for you. But yeah, that is everything for the Starter Pokemon. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth analysis, guys, because I've had a really good time talking about these. I love making these kind of videos. Like I said, I did want to wait a day just to see if it was seen as fake. Hasn't been seen as fake. If anything, the information is just better now. So yeah, I thought I may as well make a video. I haven't made one of these in a while, so I like talking about it. But yeah, that is everything for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy, please do remember to leave a like down below. I really appreciate it. Really tell about the video channel, all that good stuff. My second channel, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram channel, Discord, Patreon, all of that can be found in the description down below if you want to check any of that out. That is everything from me, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and until next time, guys, peace.